Even the backlash some people get for using AI.
Both like both radical sides are like very passionate and like very loud, but the people in the middle is like, okay.
Yeah. And they're also probably the ones most likely to not really talk about it in public.
But there was a lot of discussion on Steam. If you would release a game on Steam, you need to disclose if you have used AI.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah,
And they
but
dialed that down a bit.
yeah, but like everyone using AI, even if they don't know, because like in the code you have AI, even if you don't know, because maybe you are using like a plugin or a package or library that used AI without you knowing it.
Well, there's also copyright concerns because it's not clear that code written by large language models is going to be copyrightable, and that could potentially affect, a lot of things as to how your control over the project. I doubt it's going to be a problem because that would, if code is no longer copyrightable, there's too many people who would say, oh, well, then we need to change the law so it is, or at least get the situation under control. But it's at least worth keeping track of what code is generated by large language models.
But up until what point is code copyrightable?
Mm-hmm.
I think a few years ago I was in your opinion, but there are so many companies, large companies, small companies, every size company, and a lot of companies that are using AI that I'm not sure if you can like keep on track what was written in AI and what not, and like which AI model was it, and is like the model using like a code that it can use or not. It became so complicated that like someone need to sue you in order for it like
Yeah.
to actually matter. And
People are lazy.
most of
They
the
don't
time,
sue like.
Well, yes and no. You could have somebody refuse to use your code because they say, oh, there's too much legal risk.
yeah.
But is there any case though? Like, is there any cases where like the code has been copyrighted and they've been out of order?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of think like people don't care at this point because maybe it's just that I don't know, but I kind of think people might have become lazy and about this whole copyright stuff, especially after this AI came into the scenario.
Like large part of the new code in 3JS is written with one of the AIs, like Mr. Doob using AI non-stop. So if you are using 3JS, you are using AI.
I think AI codes, it's sort of already becoming like unescapable and big, like open source projects, especially too. I guess, but thinking back to like the game dev kind of angle on it, I imagine that most gamers, I mean, if you look at what people have gotten really angry about already, it's all like AI and like the creative sort of aspects of it. It's like they're using AI art placeholders, they're using an AI text to speech that cloned this person's voice, like the stuff that I guess feels more central to the people like assessing it.
Yeah. Voice
Yeah,
cloning people without their permission is bad. But there are certain people who are making use of that. Like, I don't know what was the guy's name? A code review. I don't remember his name, but he kind of used his voice to create a service where people can use their voice as a clone. And Wonderland Engine also used it for a video. What was his name? Do you remember, Timmy?
No.
It's like a 100-second review of Wonderland Engine. Fireship, yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, Fireship.
So he basically created a service where we can buy his voice for certain few cents, and we can just clone his voice to make AI voiceovers.
Yeah, I think when it comes to voice cloning, like the methodology is kind of the thing that makes it, I guess, good or bad. It's like if someone's selling their own voice, then sure, that more power to them.
Creators.
But it's like you shouldn't be voice cloning like professional voice actors that are, not doing AI stuff, because that's directly cutting into like their bottom line.
Yeah.
I think
I agree with that.
I think that Taylor Swift sold her voice to Suno or something like that, and then some of her fans got mad about her or something like that.
Oh, yeah, well, Suno, I think, did like a whole deal with like Warner Music Group to do some kind of like thing with that, which is oof.
Yeah, so like you can sell your voice and people will be mad about you that you sold your voice.
That's fair.
It's interesting. Where would you draw the line?
Yeah.
I guess in the case of like what Deep Panther mentioned with like Taylor Swift, it's like, yeah, fans could be mad about it, but I would say she has rights over her own likeness and voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically similar to choosing a license on GitHub for your code. And hopefully people would adhere to that license.
Hopefully.
And do they with code? If you have some GPL license.
I saw some people actually copy pasting parts of WebXR export to their own like packages, and they like WebXR export is using like the Mozilla Apache, I think, because it started from WebGL exporter, and like I saw like packages of other like AR web in Unity that copy paste some parts of my code, and they put it in like in a package which is MIT and without reference. So, but I don't know. I don't care much. Like whatever.
And also, I feel like, when was the last time you heard about anyone like successfully going to court with the open source license dispute?
I think there will. I think there will.
I mean, I know it has happened, but it's not like commonplace.
It's
I feel like
it's easier to prove because you have the code.
Well, I think it's uncommon partly because the companies that are more vulnerable actually take care not to use it in an improper way. I mean, as like a lot of things, it's the fly-by-night operators that are going to outright steal stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone is going to the Global Game Jam?
Global what?
Global Game Jam.
Oh, Game Jam.
When is that?
Too busy.
This weekend.
Yeah, I might also be too busy, unfortunately.
Where is it happening?
I didn't know.
Did you ask when is that happening, or where?
No, when is it happening?
When? I don't know.
This weekend.
I asked where, like
Where? Oh,
place.
Oh, it's like global. There are like different sites in every country. There are lots of locations. Like it's global, so
Probably
you
not
can
in India.
enter global game jam I think .org, and then you have like locations, and you can search for the closest place to your home.
They probably do online entries too, don't they?
Let me look.
Like I have two sites which are like 30 minutes by walk from my place. So
damn. There's 8 locations only in the Netherlands,
nice.
but it's next weekend. So right?
Next weekend.
No, this one. Okay,
No,
because
no,
yeah, for
It
me,
starts tomorrow.
for me, it's already the start of the week. Like for me, Sunday is the first day of the week, and you are, I guess, in the weekend. So yeah.
But
Dang it.
it's already the 26th where you are, Deepan?
No, it's 25, but Sunday is the first day of the week for us.
Oh, but it starts the 26th, so
Yeah.
that would be
Uh,
tomorrow, no matter if you start counting on Sunday or Monday.
no, so we start the week on the 25. This is for me. This is the start of the week. This was like a work day at my place.
A work day, even. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I see.
Yeah, because like in Jewish calendar, the weekend is like Friday and Saturday, and Sunday is the first day of the week.
Yeah, makes sense. I never realized that you would also have work days then shifted. That's it makes complete sense, but I just never
Yeah.
thought of that.
Yeah, we get used to that. Like when we work with people out of Israel, it's like, oh yeah, so we have longer weekend if we are doing like projects with people out of Israel, because or we have like the people with the uh, I don't know what calls the type of the calendar of like Christian calendar.
Mhm.
So so they have like um, a weekend day which we are not working. Like on Friday they get like a pass from us because we are not working on Friday, and on Sunday we get a pass from them. So we have like a day that we can work on stuff without like needing like to sync with one another. More
Well, certainly
like
for
one
long
more
haul
day that
truckers, the
we
week
can.
begins on Sunday at midday.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
So, have we been over announcements yet?
No, not yet. I think we've mostly just been talking shop, but no major announcements from me. No presentations, I'd say. Unless anyone has
Just
something
wanted to
they want
announce
to share.
for Hubs, if you hadn't heard already, we've incorporated Icosa Gallery in Spoke. So that includes all the models from Google Poly. So if you've been missing that, it's available again. And it's also available in Spoke.
Oh, so what is the URL?
Say again.
What is the link URL address?
Oh, well, I mean, any Hubs instance. M sub 2, I mean, are you running our code from December, right?
Yeah, I'm on stable 836 right now.
Stable, okay, yeah. So, well, okay, but I guess only you have access to Spoke here, right?
I might have to set that up.
That's last year's Spoke. Not this year, not 2025 Spoke, 2024 Spoke. Sorry, still on 2025. But yeah, it spoke from over a year ago because of the OTP and email issue.
Well, I guess if you have access to Spoke on somebody's instance that is up to date with the December release, then you can use Icosa Gallery. Unfortunately, we don't have it support to drop Icosa straight into hubs, so unfortunately we can't do it right here, but it is, if you're using Spoke with a with a modern instance, you can use Icosa Gallery.
And the Icosa Gallery is open. Like I can enter like address of Icosa Gallery, and they have all the poly assets.
Sorry, what?
Like if I search Google for Icosa Gallery, I can enter and I'll see
yeah,
all the
I mean,
poly
it's
files.
well, it's icosa.gallery is the host name.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. And in Spoke, there is a filter to filter for, let's see, they have to be reusable. They have to be under a license, which allows them to be reused, and not too complicated, because items with a lot of polygons tend not to do well in hubs. And there's a couple other restrictions. So you won't see everything from on the Icosa Gallery website. You'll see some models that won't show up when you search from within Spoke. But certainly all the Google Poly models will.
Yeah. Now, if you go to Icosa directly and go to a page and copy the ID and put it in the preferred API call format, that you can link in anyone that is available there, and you can paste that into Hubsroom, but that's a bit of a pain. We're hoping to eventually make it work with just the view pages, but like Sketchfab and the previous Google Poly did. So then you'll be able to just copy and paste from the model page that you're viewing on the web. That's like icosa.gallery/view/ and then whatever its ID is. But still on the to-do list. That's a future thing.
So many things to do, so little time.
Yep.
So true.
Any other announcements?
Don't believe so. Anyone been working on any new projects lately?
Yeah, actually, so I'm Liam. Hi, everyone. This is my first time being in this. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this this project I've been working on that I've shared it kind of in text form with the Discord a few times. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've been working on like a polyfill app for iOS. So WebXR is possible on iOS. So I've been working for a while with some people over at Poimandris, like people behind React 3 Fiber. And yeah, I have an open source repo that has like all the configuration and everything.
Is it like an app clip, or is it like a polyfill on web?
It's an app clip and also like a native app as well. Yeah, so currently it's published on the App Store as Hello XR. Yeah, but it's all open source and it's Apache 2. So I was kind of hoping to like, publicize this a little bit, because this is kind of a pain point, at least for me, for a while, like, not giving up on the iOS market by developing for WebXR.
Yeah.
So I felt like it would be a good thing for the community to kind of have like an open standard kind of for how this can be done, at least before Apple gets around to, finally supporting it. Which who knows how long that's going to take. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention it here in case anyone was interested or wanted
Yeah,
to
I
try
think
it out or
I think
take
I
a
have
look.
actually seen some of your posts about it. I just haven't digged into the actual repo yet. You mentioned app clip and native. I think that isn't that similar. I don't know if anyone actually used Variant here, but isn't that kind of what Variant did for their iOS layer? Except it was closed source.
Yeah, yeah. So it's basically what Variant does, but open source and free.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, our hope is to support more features than are available in Variant. So um, yeah, we've been slowly kind of adding more of the like WebXR feature set. Um, so like we have the last one we were working on was hit testing and like DOM overlay.
Mm.
And then I think the next one's going to be like probably anchors.
Mm-hmm.
So slowly we're trying to get all of the low hanging fruits as far as ARKit like capabilities available
Yeah.
in WebXR. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that this being open would kind of enable like the WebXR community to kind of like, I don't know, be comfortable with a standard rather than like someone starting a project and like, wondering kind of what their future is on iOS, if they have to like end up paying Variant to publish their experience or what have you. So
Sure, you can get that working the way you want to.
yeah. So I'll share the link in the chat. I couldn't figure out how to like get a link to appear in the space here, but
Okay.
yeah. So in case anyone's interested, yeah, I mean it's free and open source, so I'm not like plugging some commercial solution or something. So yeah.
Dig into that. Yeah, I guess on my end, not specifically a WebXR project, but a little while ago, I remembered that I actually had set up like a Steam app slot like a year and a half ago for a game that I never ended up doing. So I've been prototyping like a desktop programming, hacking, puzzle, exploration type game. It would be interesting to see if I could also translate it into VR. The main obstacle there, though, is of course the typing. Oh, is this the GitHub?
Hmm.
Yeah, I pasted that in. If you put it in the chat and then press the magic wand button, it'll spawn in the room Puddle Glump, sorry.
Okay, that's cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the first time I'm in hubs, and this is really cool. So just wanted to.
Oh yeah, what do
Sign
people
there.
think of the new meeting space for this?
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been looking through the repositories and finding some of the really good looking scenes that were made and putting them back up. So if you've ever had to explain, yes, Hubs really, yes, it can do very nice scenes. We've got a half dozen of them on the homepage of demo .hubsfoundation.org. So When you have time, take a glance. You'll see. I mean, you've probably seen all of these at some point in the past, but be nice to see them on. It's nice to see them online again.
Mm. Yeah, this one was new to me.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this is a scene by Jim Conrad. It also has a night version, which we had up for a little bit, but then had an incident with our database, and it's waiting to get back up.
Mm. Yeah, I was also when I was setting the instance back up last night. I noticed that a lot of the like asset pack links are still pointing at the old like Mozilla Hubs instance.
Yeah, we need someone to update those and or make new ones.
Yeah,
'Cause we got a lot of
are
scenes
there
now,
backups
but-
for most of these scenes or?
Yes and no. We got a lot from Mozilla as GLBs in the Hubs Blender files repository, but their instance was entirely shut down, so nothing is live anymore.
So the
we've been
assets are
putting-
mostly still around, but they're not in a place where
Available
you
as
can.
scenes.
They're awkward to use,
Mm.
and particularly for the asset packs, the asset packs are just collections of URLs. So all those URLs are broken.
Yeah. So now, if you knew what was in the asset packs, you can just point them to the new URLs that we've got up, and then republish the asset packs. But there's no like comments in the asset packs telling you what there's in. There were a few screenshots from a Hubs docs page. So if you go look in there, I think they start with their prefixed asset pack or something like that. You can see and then kind of get a sense of what was in them, and then just point them at the new assets. But yeah, we basically just need someone to do that. We put a post about it in our Discord.
Now, what tools would they use to do that? Could they just use a text editor to do that?
Yeah, just a text editor.
You know, it'd be interesting. Integrating like all the 100 avatars into Hubs as options. Maybe have that as like a big asset pack.
Yeah, could be. So what, you want to be able to import all of the demo instances avatars at once?
No, I was saying like not specifically the demo instance. I was thinking of like for a new asset pack, one might go to like the 100 avatars project that made all those CC0 avatars. And being able to utilize those, that would be a neat idea for a new asset pack.
I don't think I'm aware of this project. Do you have a link?
Jen, are you here? I think it is literally 100 avatars dot something. Let me check. If you look up Polygonal Mind 100 avatars, there's a GitHub repo for it.
Yes.
Oh, it's 100avatars.com.
I see a GitHub for it from Polygonal Mind.
Yeah.
And there's 100avatars.com.
Now, are those rigged for Hubs, or are they rigged for something else?
That I'm
like,
not sure, because I think a lot of them are like vaguely humanoid, but then some of them aren't humanoid.
Well, even if they're humanoid, if they're not rigged
to do like all
using
of
the as for Hubs, then you don't get any of the motion.
Yeah,
which of course is what the new Chronos character standard is all about, and that seems hopefully is moving forward.
Well, at the moment, it would allow the option for them to support us as
Yeah.
well as others, but not really for us to support them, which is kind of sad.
Well, I mean, the proposal is to have a mapping from whatever the native rigging of the avatar is to a standard. So it allows people to work in whatever, continue to do their avatars with whatever their rigging they want to do, but then make them a little more available. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people make it have a mapping to the VRM rigging. And certainly one could make a mapping to the hub's rigging. We'd have to code to support that, but we're basically, we've got so many things to do, and we're kind of reluctant to do any of that unless there was a single standard that we were programming to, because we're not thrilled about the idea of having to, because you need basically a separate chunk of code for each of the standards you support. But hopefully something will come out and we'll see at least a little more interoperability.
Yep.
So many nice avatars out there. I just wish they were more interoperable.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's any reason you couldn't convert these to work with hubs if you wanted.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're into Blender, if you're comfortable with Blender.
Yep.
Is there documentation about what Hubs expects for the models that it uses?
Yes. It's mostly in video tutorial format at the moment, but we do have a Hubs docs page on it. Hang on, let me get the link. For creators, advanced avatar customization. Here we go. That gets where the you can grab a copy of the skeleton for it. Do note actually the one that says we should maybe update that, because this is a repository is using large file support, which doesn't work through zips, or at least we have not made it work through zips because it's been too expensive. So we have a Google Drive folder with all of that stuff in it. So let me get the link to that for you as well. Second, it's in our public files, but I don't think I have that bookmarked in this browser. Yeah, so I need to retrieve it from Discord where we have it linked. Discord, visit the site. Thank you. Avatar pipelines. And so here's the link to Hub's Avatar pipelines. Theoretically, you should be able to just browse up and down like a normal folder structure. But also do the root just in case anyone is interested in other stuff? Looking around.
Nice.
But yeah, so you grab the Blender files and skeleton from the Hub's avatars pipeline in the which is it? Blender, and then avatar bot folder, and then probably you'll want avatar base for export.blend. So paste that folder in here as well. So that's where you'd grab the skeleton from, and then you both basically just bind the mesh to it. You use the regular GLB file, you bind the mesh to it, you probably want to add in some audio feedback, either scale audio feedback or morph audio feedback components to it using the Hub's Blender add-on. Which I will also link to here. Good. Yeah. So the GitHub, if you go to that, you can work for that. The zips don't download, but if you get if you clone the repo and you have Git LFS installed on your computer, then it will download fine and you can use everything. If you do not have Git LFS downloaded on your computer, then you'll get a bunch of empty files because it's an LFS repo.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Very cool.
And so yeah, just bind your mesh to the avatar skeleton, and then export a GLB and import it into Hubs. Oh, and make sure to uncheck sample animations in the GLTF export options because that screws up the hand animations. It causes your hands to flicker if you have that export option enabled. And hang on, let me find you the wonderful video tutorial that Jim and Dom did when they were working on Hubs.
Agreed.
No.
Yep.
What time is it at your place?
For me, it's 9:45 in the morning.
AM.
I'm just tired.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
9:45 a.m.
Here is like
Okay.
9:45 p.m.
Well, for us, it's a snow day, so it doesn't have any time at all.
Mm-hmm. Are you on the East Coast?
Right.
We're in Ohio, so we've got
I see.
8 inches of snow already and more coming.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
friends in Virginia. They
oh.
had a big forecast too.
Yeah, we're not leaving the house today.
Shoveled some snow already?
Say again?
Shoveled some snow already?
Nope, because it's still coming down. The plan is, and it's going to come down through the night. So the plan is, nah, don't go outside till tomorrow, but then tomorrow morning we'll go shovel the car out.
Yeah, so that is the video tutorial for that.
Is everyone here connection-wise instance is good for them? I just see a few people that have dropped in and out a couple times in the chat. I don't know if like audio might be getting lost or anything.
Yeah, my audio is good. I don't know.
As long as everyone here is fine. What else?
What is the stack to run Hub's instance?
Say again.
What is the stack to run instance of Hub?
It's so to run it, it's on DigitalOcean with managed Kubernetes.
It doesn't have to be DigitalOcean, but you
Yeah, that's
probably
just what
want
I'm
managed
on.
Kubernetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kubernetes. Like there's like an image that runs on Kubernetes and it handles everything. Yeah.
Images. I mean, it's
There's a few services running at
yeah.
any given
Mhm.
time.
Okay.
So it takes a couple hours, most people take a couple hours. It doesn't have to do that, but unless you understand all the steps and understand anything like if you have transactional email set up already, then that saves you a half hour
Yeah.
of dinking around. I mean, if you've got DNS set up already, that's another 20 minutes to half hour. It's so yeah. I mean, with one thing and another. I mean, starting from scratch, it's usually a couple hours, but um, yeah, we are working on that. I've actually been working on a production Docker Compose setup, and I have all of the servers running, and I know that they're all accessible, and the ones I know of are talking to each other. Right. The latest problem is authentication. The services are talking to each other, but they're saying, nope, you're not authenticated. So at some point, I have no idea how long this will take, but I'm optimistic that within the year we'll have a Docker Compose set up, and that should be a lot easier for people.
Yeah, if and when you do release that, I'm probably gonna switch over to that because I already have a second VPS that I am not really utilizing for anything right now. I think I actually got it originally to try and do like a self-hosted Kubernetes thing, but that never panned out.
Yeah. Well, it may help for price. It's not going to help for setup speed though, because you're still going to have to do all the domain name setup and email setup for the logins, at least until and unless we get in other options for
Yeah.
signing in.
I would love to
so-
implement passkey support because then you don't have to have an external server. It just makes it so much easier.
But yeah, it's all the other accounts that you need to set up that takes the time, and playing with that.
Yeah.
The actual deployment of hubs is like 5 minutes. You fill out a configuration file, you run like 3 commands in a terminal, and you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, and some of the email stuff is making sure you use a port that's accessible because a lot of the providers, they block certain points to help keep down email spam because they don't want to be a source of email spam. So you may have to use a non-standard port for SMTP. So that's what takes the time,
Yeah.
is working out all those kinks.
Yeah.
So does
And
that
then-
answer your question in more detail than you wanted?
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah. We're hopeful to. We're also hoping to get a local version that you can. Well, you already can, but we're hoping to get instructions for installing it locally using Minikube. So just on your own hardware without managed Kubernetes. So that should potentially work, at least for a dev instance, possibly for a low cost server for people to join in on. We'll have to see.
I can think about other use cases for it as well, like on LAN parties or other locals instances. Like if I want it locally in my own office.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you have
Yep.
to have some form of DNS working so the different servers can talk with each other.
Yeah, but because you have like open WRT or another firewall or a router program or service, and you can set like local DNS for all the office for all the local LAN.
Does each hub's instance like have its own accounts and everything?
Yeah.
Or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It's privacy first, so you don't even need account to connect, as you
Yeah.
noticed here today.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the account is just so it can store things like which avatars did you actually use, and if it pins it, it knows, okay, yeah, it has to know who you are to pin something, or at least know what have an account for you to pin something.
I think
Yeah.
actually too, now that
but-
I've gotten my email thing semi worked out on this instance, I might open it up if anybody wants to use, I guess, the WebXR Discord hubs instance.
Can there be like interoperability between hub instances, like the Hubs Foundation instance and the WebXR instance? I want to use
You can
the
make
same
links.
avatar.
You can make links.
Like I already registered with like the WebXR instance, and I have like avatar with the WebXR instance. So now that I'm creating new user or logging in to the Hubs Foundation instance, I want to have my avatar, the same avatar, and not upload it again.
That would be
kind of
nice.
like a federated
Yeah,
sort of
that
thing.
would require some new stuff. I mean, there's a bunch of possibilities like local storage. And actually, something I would love to experiment is using remote storage, which is a standard for essential file-like storage that is not tied to any particular application. So there are solutions, there are technologies that will let you do that. we've got so many other things to implement first. You're not going to see it anytime soon, unfortunately.
Sure. I'm just thinking like in the past you had like the G avatar for the small image when you are using the, like your email. So maybe something like that for avatars. So then like not just hubs, even other like WebXR or like virtual worlds that will use your email to know, or your account to know that okay, you have this avatar and it can be used.
It'd be
In
very
this
straightforward to
instance.
incorporate that into the WebFinger information. Are you familiar with
Oh, yeah.
WebFinger?
No,
Okay.
but I looked for it. Thanks.
It's an open standard for that kind of thing.
That would be cool. What is on the like near future hubs kind of like development roadmap?
Sad to say, we have still some house cleaning left to do. And that, unfortunately, yeah, in the short term, unfortunately, it's mostly house cleaning. The next feature you are likely to see, I would guess, would be Icosa Gallery. You can pasting that directly into hubs.
Yeah.
It's
that
straightforward, but I think that's the one. I'll go check. I think that's WebFinger is the URL, or a description of WebFinger.
Yeah, and then after that, probably behavior graphs.
We really, really want to get that working, but there's the branch it's in breaks stuff.
Yeah,
it's working in the main branch. It's that kind of thing.
All of that needs to be fixed before we can merge it in, and that's not even mentioning the bugs in behavior graphs itself, because there are a few of those as well. It's that it actually breaks other hub stuff. So that's the first thing we need to fix.
I've said this many times, but I am very impressed that Mozilla managed to implement this with such a small team. But dang, the code base is in bad shape.
I believe it.
Yeah, it has a. We're very thankful for what we got, but now it needs a little TLC. Tender loving care.
Well, I just got a question. Has anybody else been keeping up with RP1, where they're at?
About how they
Well, they opened up things so you can attach your web fabric to theirs now. I had one attached for a while, but then the easiest way to do it is through Railway, and I ran through all my free Railway credits, and I didn't want to pay them just to keep that up.
Let's see.
I was going to say I'm trying to keep up a bit, but I don't have the answer to your question.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to a couple things, and they really opened it up before it was ready. So you got to be willing. If you're willing to live on the bleeding edge, you can do stuff with them right now. And I love their vision for the future, but I'm not sure how they're going to get there.
This is the RP1, the database.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some great technology there for for having lots of people in a space. I mean, if you haven't, go to RP1, and then after you got your character, go to the plaza there, and you can see 1,000 avatars in one place, all talking. That is impressive. So there's got to be a place for that technology, but
Yeah.
the problem is for me. I mean, they're so big on making a native browser. I'm not. I know why they want a native browser. I'm just not sure that they realize how tough it's going to get to people to shift to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, in the early days of the web, you had to download a web browser before you could do anything, and part of the thing was that it was a much the only real alternative was Gopher, and
Mhm.
Gopher was not very compelling. I mean, it had if you knew how to use it, you could get information out of it, but if you download a web browser, then suddenly you have access to a lot more stuff that wasn't easily accessible before, and so I'm not sure they really get that I mean, the experience has to be 10 times better for people to download a new client.
Mhm.
And I don't know where they're going to get money to continue their development from, because I don't see well, there's some. I mean, I guess part of their vision is that you will have to pay somebody to connect you to their mesh. I mean, to handle the voice chat, and they're claiming they can do it for $1 a month, and I sure as heck pay $1 a month for voice chat that could have an unlimited number of people in one room.
Mhm.
But that doesn't seem like a big source of income.
I should know. I should know the answers to this, but I don't know it. I'm sorry. I'm doing two things at the same time. We could just ask them if they would present another time, maybe next month or
Oh.
something. They did
Oh.
demos, and I'm pretty sure they're very happy to show things off again.
Yeah.
Ask them for some slides, because they've been over talking. They've had a bunch of events to talk it over, but they can't show slides. They can't show a PDF or a web page in World yet, like you can in Hubs. So it's not great for presentations yet.
There are some choices about the development that have puzzled me, like the scale model of the solar system that they did. Like, that's cool, but I don't. But why though?
It's even bigger. It's not even a solar system. You can go almost infinite, but you can go infinite. It's they use the solar system as a
just a demonstration of how big you can go.
Yeah, there are all kinds of. It's not the solar system. It's the universe. You can go beyond the solar system. You can go to Alpha Centauri or whatever you want to go, and then there's other places you can go to that are outside of the solar system.
Yeah, it's kind of an 80s vision of virtual reality, where it's kind of it's mapped 1-to-1 to the real world, and there is a space for that, but it to some extent it lacks vision, because the internet the World Wide Web does not correspond to the physical universe, and it allows for a great deal of basically, you don't have, it's not tied to one place. It allows a lot more flexibility, and so novices will like that to get started, but I don't think that paradigm will continue. I mean, any more than the desktop paradigm is something that we seriously use these days.
You gotta get those 90s cyberpunk visions of virtual reality on here.
Yeah. Although, what is it? Oh, VR chat. There was the annual market was a month ago, and that was a hoot, because it reminds me in many ways of '80s cyberpunk.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely think they're the closest ones to the kind of ethos that your like Snow Crash Neuromancer kind of sci-fi head would gravitate towards.
Yeah, and just the RP1 people. I mean, their services are going to be key. I mean, that's the other part that you can't really see yet. They have
Yeah.
a few services that are hard coded into their current browser, but that I keep forgetting. I keep asking him this, and I can never remember the answer. Whether you're actually going to be able to use services with their web client browser, and if you have to get the native browser to use these services, then how do you get people have to download a new app before they can even see the cool stuff?
Mm.
How are you going to get people to do that?
yeah. Well, some people will do that. It's like people downloaded Second Life and they've downloaded VR Chat, and so they'll do that. But to
It's
me,
not mainstream.
yeah, I don't think it's going to kick out all of those other people and steal their user base, and then people are going to come build for that. It's to me, I think it's just going to be another app out there that people download. A few people download and use, and there you go.
Mm-hmm. So I like taking field trips to other virtual worlds to see what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's and there's a couple groups doing things along those lines, like Immersive X. They're nice. There's a European group, and they do talks and monthly field trips and things like that. And they have people talking about the social aspects of it. And what was the other? And then there was another one that I went to, and it was in VR chat. Sorry to talk so vaguely, but just
fine.
there's a lot of I would call it social people concerned about the social aspects of VR, and that is interesting to read about because it helps me understand. Oh yeah, okay, other people. What do people want out of it? Because they just my daughter thinks it's mildly cool, but is not terribly interested in it. So I'm trying to get what is it that people want, or what is it they need to make it a part of their lives, to make it worth the hassle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there still needs to be a killer app for VR. Like
Yeah.
it seems like that hasn't been. It's still kind of a niche. It's,
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I understand it. So, but yeah, I don't know like how that barrier is going to be bridged. I mean, I kind of personally, my take on it is that it'll be bridged by like mobile AR rather than like full VR.
You think like the AR glasses
But,
sort of direction that we're going might yield more adoption?
Yeah, I would think so, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just
I would love to get my hands on one of them. Although I also wear glasses, so I don't know if I need like prescription lenses for it or.
Yeah.
They never offer those to start, but then usually after a year you can get custom lenses.
I tried the spectacles with my glasses, and it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be.
But it runs the WebXR. I tested the WebXR with the spectacles, and it worked. It was like very clunky, not much memory there, and it didn't the heat test didn't work.
Oof. Yeah, that's key for anything really interesting.
Like they said that the heat test is partly working, but with the experiences that I tried, the heat test didn't work. So I don't know. It's still work in progress. The WebXR support there.
Mm-hmm.
Has
Well-
RP1? Sorry, just have they said anything about what their networking stack is, or are they kind of vague about it?
I think it's basically you'd call it a custom stack.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make your own spatial fabric, it's you got to run a web server that I haven't even get them to cough up what the API for these servers are. I mean, so basically, right now, you can use their software, and I mean, it isn't even containerized yet. If I had unlimited time, I'd actually do that. I'd containerize it just to make it so you could so I could throw it out there and see how it works, and experiment, put something online permanently. But it's yeah. I mean, the thing is, there's just so little you can do with it right now, and I mean, you can try their thing and make a little fabric and attach it. And they talk about their university partnerships, and that was my question on Friday. It was just, hey, okay, you keep talking about, okay, yeah, you've got university partners, and I see, okay, yes, your technology is in place to do a university tour, a university model. I can see them wanting to do that. You got anything to show us? And nope, not yet.
It's too bad.
Well,
I mean, content is king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have that. Well, I have some chores left to do today, so I will bow out. Good to see you all,
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
and hopefully I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
See ya.
see ya, Doug.
All right, I'm gonna head out too, but it was nice meeting you guys here for the
Yeah.
first time. We'll probably be joining these from now on. This is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you for
See you
coming.
next month then.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone.
See ya.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Anyone here did some stuff with WebGPU?
I haven't yet. I've been kind of meaning to look at it more in depth.
I want to try some stuff with WebGPU and some advanced WASM stuff this weekend, like in the game jam.
What kind of WASM stuff?
Unity now supports the WASM SIMD, and they also added for the burst and the job system. They added support for web workers. So stuff in the ECS should be parallelized on web as well. So I want to do stuff with lots of objects and particles, and I guess something with voids or lots of enemies.
Or like maybe something like fluids related?
I never did fluid simulation, so I'm not sure how well I if I'm able to make something to work with fluid simulation.
Yeah, fluid is that's also one of my the areas that I look at. I just look at some of the math there and I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah.
But it's super cool though.
Voids is something that I did in the past, so I can I don't remember much of the algorithms, but it's something that I can work with. But fluids I never tried, so but maybe once I see the theme, I'll be able to think about relevant games.
True.
But I wonder, I want to take the Unity web, to stress test it, to see how much I can squeeze out of it, both on desktop and on mobile. So I want to make like something with WebXR, this game jam. But I saw like the fluid animation and stuff that James did with the Vision Pro.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
And that's something that I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try Vision Pro?
I have not tried it on the Vision Pro yet. I think it's I actually I put it in its box when I moved over to where I'm at now, and I haven't actually taken it out again yet.
But you have one.
Yeah, I have a Vision Pro.
Mhm. But it's the first version what you
Yeah,
have,
it was the first version.
not the M5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it's interesting to see that, like, Apple actually investing in WebXR, even if it's not like on iOS.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess that's it.
Sorry, I was looking at a Imaginer's conversation in the chat.
Mm. Oh, I didn't see that there's like. Oh, yeah. The chat is not going down, so I didn't see it.
Ah, I see.
Are you in a virtual reality headset right now, D Panther?
Okay.
Are you in a headset?
No, I think the only person here that was in headset was Doug, because you could actually see his hands moving.
I'm
Oh
in
yeah,
both.
he probably would have been jiggling around a lot.
But like the chat, if the chat is open and someone is writing, it doesn't go automatically down. So I'm missing when people writing stuff in the chat.
Oh, I see.
It's okay. It's mostly nonsense anyway. I can't. I wasn't able to get here on mobile Brave, so I'm in like an embedded Discord browser right now. That's the only way it worked.
And that works?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's like maybe a VPN or something.
Or Brave, maybe. Oh, VPN too.
Yeah, Brave, VPN. How many different layers of imaginary protection do I have to wear to break all my VR stuff?
Brave works with hubs. So you may
We need-
need to turn off the shields for hubs, but
Shields down.
yeah, shields down.
Okay, one second. I'm gonna have to go get this link real quick.
Oh. Okay.
Does anyone else see source code's name tag as being way in the air?
No, but that is a known bug.
I see.
Sort of. Well, like, it's known to me. I'm not sure if it's documented in GitHub. Yeah, but
Take a screenshot and report.
Oh yeah, let me try that.
Yeah. Well, check it out GitHub if it's mentioned or not. But then if not, then yeah, a report would be good.
Can I? No, I can't paste it in straight from clipboard.
Don't know.
So it was fun. I'm going to sleep or to try to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, okay. Good to see you.
You
Have a good
too. It was very interesting meetup.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. I think I might go ahead and wrap up the stream for now too. But yeah, it was great seeing everyone.
Yep.
Alrighty. And if I do open up accounts and room creation on this instance, I'll make an announcement on the Discord for it.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah, it's honestly something I should have
Like,
done a while ago, but I guess we didn't have the persistent storage until that one point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But now that should be good. You should be good for that.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
See you.
Is the party over?
Yep. Sorry. See you next
Oh,
month.
does anyone want to dance real quick?